and we are working on my 1970 Dodge SWEPTLINE. Let's get started. So what we have to do is a lot of work on this damn thing, and as you can see, it needs a lot of body work. I am in the process of doing the body work, and I mostly have all the metal stuff done, and I do have to take the dash out, the seat out again, the steering column, everything out. The only reason is I want to paint the behind the firewall to kind of, seal everything in and make it, watertight and whatnot. And but no, it's coming along. A lot of work, that's for sure. But we are getting close to the painting step too. So I do have epoxy primer, I have urethane primer all ready to go on this truck. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's get to it. Any hardener, and you can see just already that's why I hate working in the Florida sun. If you guys are doing a lot of body work, get yourself a mixing board. Game changer. I've been using fucking cardboard, which is supposedly not good for the because I guess it absorbs the water out of the hardener or the filler. But man, these tear off sheets, get them. $15 on Amazon, I think. At least that's what I got this thing for. And if you guys can see where I did the metal repair, I did it right here, where you can see some filler. This whole section from here to here was gone. Nothing there. And so I made a new metal with some bead rolled edges, make it match up with the body seam here, and welded her in, grinded down the high spot with the welds, and bonded it, filler, and it came out good. I got the roof, and I'm guessing you guys can see, but I actually cut off the drip rail off the roof because it was gone. It was useless, it was rotted out. And I'll give you guys a closer look. If you know what these trucks are, they usually have a drip rail that comes off and then up. Well, I cut mine completely off. Big seam in the middle, so I kind of, had my whole body weight on top of the roof a little bit, and just kind of weld the seam together. And just kind of TIG it together. I have the TIG welder, so I TIG the two of them together. And it used to be all along here, all along to to the base. Nope, guys can't see that. To the base right here. So I kind of made a clean cut there, clean cut all the way up, and it came out really good. So I shouldn't have any rust problem with the roof. I redid the floors. I put new floors in. These floors were rusty. And this was like maybe 2 years ago when I did these floors. But I'm going to make sure to get them good, so no rust can get to it as bad. But I'm going to bedline the whole inside of this truck, including the back, to kind of deaden the sound in the back, and also the firewall to sound deaden the diesel motor up there. And of course I'm going to put down some sound deadening too. And then I'll put the carpet down. So there's a corner here. You can see a little pitting. But this corner was gone. Here was gone. And same thing over here. That corner was gone. can't see that, but that corner was gone. So I cut them out, welded new ones in there, and it looks good. And you're not even going to see any little imperfections because the seal is going to cover it mostly. And if you own a Dodge D200, you'll notice this seam right here. There's usually a gap or a crease in there. I wanted that to be smooth all along here and here. There used to be a crease or a gap between this corner and this corner of the window, so I just filled that in to make it look nice, smoothed everything out. Same thing to this side right here, kind of smoothed everything out. And then I'm gonna weld this hole up because my gas tank is back there, because of the air ride stuff, and plus not really safe to have gas tank behind your back in case you get into a car accident. It's not gonna be a fun time. So let's see how, I mean, it's already hardened. I'm gonna do a few more filler stuff, weld that hole up, take the dash out, because I gotta get to some stuff inside the cowl and the drip drains. But yeah, so far so good. As you know, this is the factory steering column bracket that holds the steering column up. So, this bracket, it's a little bit on an angle. It's lifted up this way. This used to be sit flat. You can see I cut it, bent it up, and welded it together. And that's all I had to do with the steering column to the dash. And that works very good. Keeps the steering column nice and tight. Got a whole harness. Quick disconnect. Sorry about the stuff on my fucking lens. Seem to get them out. So, this is what we have so far. Yes, a little messy. Wiring. Haven't really gone to the wire management yet, but I will once I rhino-line this whole front end. So I got everything rhino-lined and took the masking tape off, but everything from the tranny tunnel back behind the seat is not rhino-lined just quite yet. And but in the next video I'm gonna rhino-line the inside of that cowl and inside of here, just to give it a little more protection against the ring and whatnot. But yeah, it's going good so far.